Helix Ecological and the Wasatch Front Water Quality Council are conducting ecological research on an effluent-dominated wetland connected to Farmington Bay of the Great Salt Lake, Utah. We are conducting this research year-round for the next several years. These wetlands provide habitat for thousands of migratory and resident birds. Many of these birds migrate from breeding grounds as far north as the Arctic Circle to wintering areas as far south as Argentina, and then back again. Great Salt Lake wetlands are a life-saving pit stop along their journey. Birds depend on Great Salt Lake wetlands and open water for foraging, staging, breeding, brood rearing, and molting. But what do they do in winter? And what does their vital food resource, benthic invertebrates, do in winter? Based on the magical physical properties of water, when water freezes, it becomes lighter than liquid water. Denser, warmer water sinks. Ice also acts as an excellent insulator, while still retaining its ability to transfer light energy necessary for photosynthesis. This has a tremendous impact on the ecology of freshwater ecosystems and their inhabitants. Our working hypotheses that we will try to verify in the coming years are that winter ice layers are critical for maintaining the food webs of Great Salt Lake wetlands. An ice layer allows benthic invertebrates, in this case midge larvae, to survive and even grow while feeding on benthic algae during winter ice cover, shielded from bird predation. This is the first loop in the mutualistic positive feedback loop that we found in the Great Salt Lake wetlands this past year and can be accessed on the link in the left-hand corner of this illustration. By the time the winter ice layer disappears in spring, midge larvae are large and plump at high densities and provide an essential food resource to arriving migratory shorebirds and waterfowl, whose fuel reserves are at or near empty from their arduous energy-draining journey. The birds quickly regain their body weight and are then able to prepare for breeding in Great Salt Lake wetlands or to continue on their journey northward. We venture through the winter ice of the wetlands, hunting midge larvae and their cohabitants, and observing any birds that somehow decide to learn how to ice skate to answer these questions. Benthic invertebrate densities were lowest in late August, early September, when shorebirds decided to give up and fly to more productive locations. Invertebrate densities then rebounded and increased during and after initiation of ice cover. Waterfowl and shorebird count estimates were about 11,000 on October 30th, 2020. On December 3rd, 2020, only 4 birds were observed, 2 California gulls and the odd couple, 1 killdeer and 1 American avocet, wondering where everyone had disappeared to. A few hardy shorebirds and many waterfowl maintain winter residency in Great Salt Lake wetlands, although it must get annoying seeing yummy food items just below the ice layer and not being able to catch them. In spring, recently arriving and starving shorebirds congregate and are unwilling to leave the bounty of these wetlands, even as we approach to within less than 10 meters. Ice cover is necessary to maximize migratory bird production and maintain viable populations. It is also needed to maintain functioning food web dynamics of Great Salt Lake wetlands.